But yeah, I mean, I'm just, going back a little bit. I kind of went back to, anyway, y'all know I get a little lost every now and then, but let me get back to it. So my brother is just an awesome guy. Been loving music for years. Always loved music. Before any record label ever said it, I always knew he was a one-man army, okay? But he's done a lot of great things. He's written for a lot of great people. He's produced for a lot of great people. I love my brother, man. Josh Stone, Stacey Rico, Justin Timberlake. These are all people that he's worked with. Alicia Keys, Monica, India Arie. I mean, just so many different awesome people. You just did the finale of
Power. Yeah.
Power. Rise.
Yeah, Rise. Power Ghost Book 2.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's no, it's good. That was a good finale episode. So it was awesome. So and okay, now I'm finally off the phone. I was trying to get people to come in this room, and if you guys can text people and tweet them or whatever, and say we're live in this room, in my sister's room, Instagram.
Thank you.
What's the?
It's Makia Natural Hair, but it's JAPT'A Amor, but I have it on Makia Natural Hair. It's my IG.
Makia Natural Hair. She does these live interviews, and she talks to people and gets down to nitty gritty. So if you got other people, like chime them in, send them. So I just sent some shout outs too. So
thank you, brother.
Yeah. So all right. So now we're here and having our drinks and we're talking. So
yes, definitely having our drinks.
All right. Now
that trip.
let me straighten this a little bit. There we go.
Put it straighten out.
All right.
There go my bro.
So yeah, what's going on? How you been?
I've been great, bro.
How you been, man? What's going on with you? And
I love it, man. I've been good, bro. I've been good. I've been blessed, man, just to be able to be around family and people, and my loved ones. You guys be looking out for me when I'm out here. I just love it. I love my family.
I seen you've been interviewing a few people, and I see your site's like growing, and people are getting on there. And, how's that feel? How is it getting on the side, the perspective of journalism, like asking questions and getting to know people?
I feel special because I feel, I feel like you kind of like you're asking me these questions. I feel real special. That's cool. But I love it, because to be honest with you, it was something that I felt like I always wanted to do in general, just any type of way, share a message to my point of view, my message to people, because the ones that I would talk to individually would feel like it made sense to them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I love doing that. And then when people would come to me and say, after hearing me speak to other people, they would say, "Hey, yo, you should talk to people. You should speak out and share your that was confirmation." So in seeing this now and seeing where how many people kind of like to chime in, I love you guys for that. Thank you. How many people go back and view it again? And like I mentioned earlier, it doesn't matter how many, just the point that it's somebody's doing.
Yeah, somebody's doing it.
Yeah,
and listening. You never know who you're going to touch. You never know who you're going to touch and who you're going to reach out to. Mm-hmm. You guys can hear us clearly, by the way. And so I want to get some more people in here too. I'm going to go on my phone and text, but no, this has been cool that you're doing this. And I saw you had Harvey.
Yeah, Harv. Shout out Harv.
Shout out to Harv, man. Good dude. It's one of my big brothers. I don't go out much, but I love that guy. So.
Yes, I had him on. He was great. Harvey, man. Always been the same Harvey. He's never changed, you know. Humble guy, still keeps it real, and just still able to just be involved in whoever's around him. And that's cool.
I see him teaching like the kids now.
Yeah, he does fitness training.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does fitness training. He advertises it on here too. I think it's H2 Power. I probably said it wrong. Harvey, don't kill me. But y'all know I'll be sharing his IG. Yes. Yeah. But I love this. I meant to say before we go into that part, I meant to say while we were on the last subject, I remember when I told you about it, and I just want to give you a good your percentage of your appreciation in this, because you said to me, "Hey, that's great, sis, but if you're going to start it, stay on it, stay consistent."
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
I was like, "Yo, that's what's up."
It's weird because it's tough. Like, you gotta stay consistent. You gotta keep doing it, even if the followers start off slow or start off. I remember I was doing this mixtape with Joel Ortiz, and in the beginning we didn't have a lot of people to download and follow and this and that. And his A&R Mike Harad, who's like my big brother, he said, "Gotta stay consistent. Just keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep doing it." And you keep doing it, and you build followers, and those followers build followers, and blah blah blah, and they reach back out to you. So you just gotta keep doing it and keep doing it.
Yeah.
It's tough though. Sometimes it's like sometimes when you don't.
All right.
Come on
through. Get through. Who want to chime in? How you doing? Welcome. Definitely welcome to chime in.
So we here. We doing it. My sister. This is my little sis. I have 6 sisters. I have a lot of sisters. One in heaven. God bless.
Yes. Love you, Ashley.
My sisters are my heroes. So, me too. I wish I could jump too faster when they say, because when they say stuff, you should do it. You should listen and pay attention. But it's just good. Wow, my hair is matching the yellow of the Batman. That's weird. I gotta fix that.
Right. You know,
anyway.
Cool though, man. You Batman, yo.
But no, it's good. Follow her. Go to her site. Follow her more. We got some more people in here, but follow her. And she be speaking the truth. And she's just very open and transparent with people.
Thank you, bro. I gotta be, because I can't be nothing else but that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care what nobody. I do care what someone thinks of me to an extent. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I don't. Yeah. You know, and that's the only way that I can be happy. And I still have my place with, you know, my God and my relationship. And I know how to keep myself content in spirit and mind and body. And you know what I mean? I
think we all have, like, this, even though we can be transparent and we can and have our shit together, I think essentially we sometimes care about what people think here and there. We can't help but to do that. I mean, it happens in relationships. You know, that's when
that's exactly. Yes.
Everybody has their own insecurities where we go, all right, you know, I don't care what people think, but then it's like, well, I kind of care what you think.
You have to, when you're in a relationship, you do have to care what they think to an extent.
To an extent, yeah, for sure.
Because you're having when you involve yourself with someone, you're making a commitment. Yeah. And when you make a commitment, you're making commitment wholly and all around the board. Yeah. So there's some things that has to be mutual for both parties.
Whether you agree with it or not, is it better to be? It's like you want to be happy or you want to be right. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. You could always like, I'm right, this is my point, blah, blah, blah. But is that going to make you happy? Is that going to make your spouse, your partner happy? Then sometimes you got to take a seat and go, I'd rather be happy than be right. You can put logic in it. You could add all these things. And you don't need it sometimes. You just want to know if what you said and what you are doing hurts that other person's feelings and how to rationalize that. And do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? And sometimes you want to be happy. So
no, that's a good conversation there, because this has a lot to do with what I'm about to say. You have a gentleman. There's a gentleman that I had spoke to, and he was advising me that he can be a little stubborn. You know what I'm saying? And you make a good point about being happy or being right, because you have to learn that when you actually really do care about that person or love that person, and then you have to grow into that, of course. Yeah. But when that happens, you have to put that into perspective. Yeah. You have to put you want to be happy or do you want to be right?
Your pride and your ego aside to make sure your partner is just happy. Like, I don't know, simplicity. Let's say earlier today I was fixing the goal. Fixing a basketball goal for my nephews. Yeah. If it was for my kids live in a different state, so it's separate. But if my nephews and them didn't agree with this and that, how I built it and how I structured it, I could be like, this is how it's supposed to be. That's that. Now they go outside and they play, and it's just not. There's no fundamental fucking. it's nothing for them to have fun with. And it's like, yeah, this guy is right, but where the fuck is the fun? And then I realized, oh shit, you want to keep your friends and your family happy. You don't always have to be right logically in a sense. And I'm sorry I'm babbling. We've had some scotch, so it might be coming off weird.
No,
but,
you're good, man. I'm feeling it myself.
But just those fundamentals, and you always want things to be perfect, but sometimes they don't have to be perfect.
No, they don't.
It's just you want to make.
Go
ahead. Oh, sorry, I stepped off my bad.
Yeah, but no, you're right though. It don't have to be. But I know what you're saying though.
You just want.
Yeah.
You want your family to be happy, and you know. You
and it's. I'm sorry, I mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
It's about the moments of it.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying, because that's what brings on the happiness. You know what I'm saying? Because you're sharing intimate personal moments with your family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Instead of just saying, "Oh, let's focus on getting this done," and no, you're not right. Doesn't matter. Yeah. I just want to get it done, and I'm right about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It takes away from those moments.
Yeah.
And that's even in relationships, and that's I get why you brought up that subject, because exactly. Yeah. That's what you have to think about, you know, because that's what allows you to know how much you care about that person, because you're able to have those type of memories instead of the negative ones of somebody just quick with shit and just, you know what I'm saying, just, oh, whatever, it's my way or the highway, or fuck you, and you excuse my language, but that's just real, you know. But do you really feel that way, or you just saying that because you just want to be stubborn and you right? Yeah. You know?
Yeah, you can lose a good person off of your principles, and when it's not worth it. If it's something really worth it, that you feel like it's of value, if you stand on a certain principle and you feel like you can harm this person, or if they're not listening or paying attention, you can harm them or do them, injustice. But if it's simple and it's just like, yo, I got these principles and I got this logical reason, but I'm losing the person I'm in love with because I want to be fucking correct.
There you go.
Then put that shit aside.
Yeah, there you go. You're right about that.
Yeah. That's tough, but yeah.
Now, this has a lot to do with what I wanted to talk to you about, because you was on your own personal live one night, and you know how we do it. We like to chime in and see what bruh's doing, So I'm on there, and you were talking about when you were in a relationship with somebody, you just wanted to listen to you. You was like, just shut the fuck up and listen. I was like, yo. Yeah. And I even took some of that in myself as a woman, coming from a man, like, yo, he's right, because I have the tendency to cut people off when they talking.
Yeah. No, you want to...
that's crazy.
Listening, there's nothing more sexy than listening to your partner. There's intimacy there, because most people just want to be heard. That's it. They just want to be heard. They don't want you to solve their fucking problem. Like, some people go, I'm telling you about a problem, but I don't really want a solution. I just want you to fucking listen to me. And there's intimacy in that. Just being heard. There's nothing sexier than just being heard by another fucking person. And because you could speak and say words, and there's this... dog's barking, but there's this beautiful thing of saying, oh, someone hears me. I'm speaking out, someone hears me. Yeah. So, there's nothing more important than intimacy. Nothing more important than being heard, and that's the most closest form of intimacy. Right? When you're making love with somebody and you're having sex, the coolest thing is when they're speaking, whispering in your ear, and you're talking to them, because someone's fucking listening. Right? Yeah. Or when, you go through a bad day. Yeah. And you talk to your partner and you go, this is what happened. And your partner's like, yeah, all right, I'm listening. Instead of going, yeah, this is what you need to do.
Right. It feels better.
It feels better. And there's nothing more sexier than being heard.
I like that. And it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I had to catch that with myself, because I told you.
Hold on. We got
some questions.
Shanae! What up, Shanae?
What you got?
Not just listen to it. Like Shanae just said it. Not just listening to respond.
Oh, right.
Just
listen.
Yeah.
Yes. And I have the tendency to do that, because I have somebody to talk to me, I'll be like, right.
Yeah. Some
yeah,
people,
I know.
Some people don't even like listen. They just waiting. Like Sade said, they just waiting for their fucking moment to talk and respond. Oh, that's our cousin, by the way.
Yes.
One of the wisest people ever.
Oldest cousin. The first one.
Yeah. I love her to death. She went through a lot the past year or two. I don't want to get into that, but our family went through a lot this year, and predominantly her side of the family went through a lot. She lost her son and lost her mother, and I didn't put on blast, but we love you. Your strength as a woman is super fucking. I admire it. It's empowering. It's inspirational to me. So I love you. I love you, cuz.
We love you too. She said she love us more. We love you too. No, she is. And she's even called to like send messages and everything to check on us. Hey, little cousin, how are you? We love you. I'm like, I love you, man. How you able to just still do this? Like, that's just amazing, you know?
Yeah, she's a hero. All the women in my lives are heroes to me. My cousin, my sisters. I wrote this song on my album called "I Think God Is a Woman."
Yes.
And this a friend of mine texted me, he's like, "What inspired that?" It's like, "Oh, my sisters and my cousins and all the women in my life. Not the women I've dated, been around. The women that I grew up around that taught me." You know, so Shanae being one of them, follow her. My sister, follow her. Just these women go through so much, and I don't even know how the fuck they deal with it. My son's mother is amazing. My daughter's mother, we don't always get along, but she's amazing too.
Shouts out to those ladies.
I can't imagine raising kids on your own, going through this, going through the child support, when is shit gonna be sent, how's that going? Like, just like
gonna be sent.
No, it's real. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's real. But I can only imagine that strength. My other little sister, she's upstairs. You know, she has a great husband, but for a while she was on her own. So I look at these women that do this shit, and I was like, holy fuck! If I was by myself with my son, how would I manage? I don't know how. I'd fucking go crazy. So these women are very strong. So when people ask why my quotes are about women and my music are about women, it's because I have sisters and cousins and nieces and nephews like that.
Yes, it's a compliment to us when he does that. We love that. He's doing that for his loved ones and any other woman who needs to hear that and who deserves to hear that, because that's how my brothers are. I love that about them. I love that about you guys, man.
Hey, we love that about you. Hey, we're still working on it. We're still working, you know.
Yeah, but that's part of us that allows us to feel that strength as an individual woman. We got a lot going on over here. What's that?
Someone, Jerome said, know about the love language.
Okay, the love languages. It's a lot of them.
That's a good one.
That's a very good one. Yeah, that's a great one. Yeah, learn about those love languages. It's a lot of them now. Speak on those with your companions. If you're interested in them, ask them about that. That's a good conversation to have amongst one another, the love languages.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm learning those myself. I didn't know that even the things that I do like were titled as a certain word. You know what I mean? Like, that's cool.
There's also, let me see who else said.
Cuz, Nene.
Oh, Nay.
Oh, sis, Fresh.
Fresh is joining in. Fresh is trying to join. She trying
to be... Come on, man.
Hold on.
Who we got requests? Who requested?
All right, let's
get him in.
Who we got?
Come on through. I don't know. Oh, that's Amir. That's Rashida's son.
Okay. Cool.
Little guy. Yo, he's not a little guy no more. He's a big boy now.
Look at Precious trying to be precious.
Hey, nephew. What's going on?
Oh, let me turn my lights on. I gotta get.
Hey, how you doing? We're gonna
Good.
have you on for a little bit, and then we're gonna get some other people on too. What you got going on, man?
Nothing. This is chilling.
Now he's an awesome drummer. Have you seen him play the drums?
He's playing the drums.
He's just like his Uncle Ish.
Oh.
Wait, that's his nephew. That's Cheetah's firstborn.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I'm about to get PS5. I just made a honor roll.
Oh, okay, a honor roll. That's great to hear. Yes, tell it.
Motivation.
Tell it, my darling.
Yeah, my grandma said she was about to buy me the PS5.
Okay, that's awesome. Now, with you saying that you just made a honor roll, I know there's times where you still had a challenge on that, right? Because young people need to hear that if they're going to chime in here every now and again.
Yep. I'm in 9th grade, so it's kind of hard.
Yeah. What grade you say you in, baby?
9th.
9th grade? Okay, yeah, high school.
Yeah, it's going to be a little hard, but you got this.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I got
in 2 years, you're going to look at it like, what? That was nothing. Seems hard now, but trust me, it passes so quickly.
Yeah, it's easy if I'm at home because it's not the distractions.
Oh, so wait a minute. So now you're speaking on the pandemic part of it. So you're saying you feel like you're doing work better at home?
Yeah, it's better
I feel
at
like
home.
some of the kids aren't.
Yeah, I do too.
It's better at home.
That's good for you though, and you got the
Your grades is good
you say
from home.
Yeah, my grades are good from home. There's no distractions, so I get straight A's.
Oh wow.
Oh wait, how old are you?
15.
Oh, you ain't got a girlfriend yet. That's why. That's gonna be your distraction. Listen, these women can distract you. I love them, but they will be distracted.
You know, I'm not
gonna talk about
over there, man.
You ain't got a boo yet.
I agree with that one there.
You ain't got that boo yet.
You ain't got that boo thing.
Well, keep the grades up, brother.
Yes.
Yes,
we
sir.
Love you.
Yes, we
Love
love
you too.
you.
Love you too.
Okay, baby. Yeah, that was little Amir, man. That's her. That was she.
Wait, his name's Amir too.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, his name is Amir too. Yeah.
That's Novel's name and Amir's name.
I know.
Yeah, I mean,
and the youngest one, she's got another one too. The youngest one, his name is Nasir.
Oh wow.
Yeah. He's something else too. They're both amazing. That boy played the drums like he's 25.
Get the D.
Yes, who we got on there now?
Call me. All right, who's gonna come in here? We got followers dropping in.
Yes, that's awesome.
Money being made around here. Money being made around here.
Yo, we gotta take another shot, bro. I gotta give him a little warm
Rest in
up.
peace, John Witherspoon, man.
John Witherspoon, yeah.
We was just watching the Marlon Brothers show, and it's just cracked us up here.
Thank you, my brother. Oh, Shanae got a whole little everything for us over there.
I need another shot.
Thank you. That's
Shanae got a hold on.
Oh yeah, you might get better with me.
Shanae, come on, get on in here.
Yeah, Shanae, we gotta get you in, man.
Might as well just get in here, man.
She about to celebrate 24 years of marriage this Sunday. Oh man. Yes, you've been through some ish. I know that's right, cuz you gotta be willing to put in that work. Yes. You got two people working to grow and love despite what comes. Yes. Yes.
Amen, girl.
Salute to that, cuz.
Come on, salute. I'll take a quick shot through the
My brother gonna take a quick shot from that. Salute. Mm-hmm.
You might as well jump in, Charnay. You might as well jump in this room.
Yeah, you need to chime on in for the chime, because you guys got married. They were young. I remember they were together since Stevenson. They was like maybe
I remember
16.
They split. They
17?
were. It was like a high school thing, and then they got reconnected.
Yep, because they were dating in high school and middle school, I think.
Yeah. I had a recent romance like that, and I thought it was gonna work out. And somebody I ain't talked to 10 years, and then we got to it, and it just things didn't change. I thought it was gonna be the person I would marry, but it didn't work out. But Shanae was one of the people that inspired me. I was like, oh man, if it worked for her, it can work for me. If it worked for her, it's gonna work for me. It did not fall through that way, Jack. Let me tell you, Jack. It did not work that way.
Okay. Yo, I love it. Shanae, you need to get in here. We're going to whoop you like you used to do us.
Let me see.
Come on,
Jerome, what are you drinking? Pour me. We're drinking whiskey.
Okay, yeah, we got a little whiskey. This whiskey night, my brother.
A little whiskey.
We got you. Shouts out to Jerome. I still got some in my glass. I'm doing a little sips.
Jerome calling from home.
Jerome in the house. You know Rome.
Rome. Now I gotta get this shampoo because look, it's looking yellow. Like I gotta fix that.
I know what you're talking about. That purple. You gotta get that purple shampoo, brother. Come on, Nate. You gotta get up in. Get in the live.
Yeah, man. Let me see. Precious. That's 24 years. Now, Precious. Yes. Now, let's give a shout out to Precious.
Okay.
We call her P. Rez in the building.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, because she's like the Prez. You know, now Precious is one of the most inspirational people.
Yes, she is.
She works hard. She loves hard.
Yes.
She don't play around.
No, she don't play around.
You know, she got a big booty.
She do got a big booty.
So Harvey's gonna get her to the gym and get her booty just a little compact. No, I'm just joking. That's my sis. I love her.
Yeah, she's nice and right. She's nice and right.
What up, Harv?
I was trying to do a whole blend with the sis coming in.
Yeah, I'm trying to promote Harvey's thing, you know,
right.
his thing, promote my sister's thing.
Yeah, but she does hair, the bomb, get them blowouts, get them
blow
extends. Yeah. What is it called?
Come on, man, you in the hair game.
I know, yo, I can't because we just started this one. But she's doing that.
Slide off. We'll slide off. Slide off.
That's some new stuff. That's why I gotta get it right. She's
supposed to be, you know. She's supposed to know about the wiggins.
I know all about it. The sewings, the blowouts, the braids. They know.
Not the banging. The banging. Not the banging. Oh.
Yeah, that sounds like a whole little song, kind of catchy.
Yeah, I got you.
No.
That's the last I'm sending it.
Yeah.
Y'all seen that on the internet.
See?
Not the banging.
This is how I got to. This is why I love the type of music that I love because my brother he introduced me to all my music growing up.
Oh, that's not really real music. I just.
No, but no. I'm just talking about like in general. It just made me bring it up. You know what I'm saying? When you said you ain't never heard that because even movies, it was like that with movies.
Well, all them
was like that with music.
Well, all my sisters they sing better than me and my brother. They have better vocal talent than I do. I think the only difference was of me chasing what I chased as strong as I did.
Yeah, you love.
But they all vocally are much better. You know?
He loves music.
So,
him and my mom.
So it's just it was a different chase. It wasn't no judgment. Everybody has a different path and they're running their race. I think mine was just like excessive to the point of sickening excessive, and where they found other things that helped them within their lives that didn't make them, because there was times when I chased music and it made me sick, and they found better routes. So, you know, that's something to be said about that. But more talented than me. Most of them are more talented than me. So it's just, you got to find out the passion that you love and what you go for, and it's almost got to be to a point of sacrificial, like where you can sacrifice anything for it, right? So they found what it was to them. They sacrificed for it. For me, I'd sacrifice for this, right? To the point of like making yourself sick and making yourself like this is life and death. One of the things that they discovered, and it took me time. Their kids. My sisters live and die for their children, right? I had my kids later, and I live and die for my children too. We find all these reasons and all these things we live and die for that give us fulfillment in life. Sometimes it's our kids, sometimes it's music, sometimes I know it should be God first, but I'm telling you, sometimes for some people it is different.
Keeping it real.
Without offending anyone. But God should be, whatever you believe in, your creator should be the highest, most point. But there are things that you find that you're passionate about and you will sacrifice it all for.
You're right.
So I think everybody's path was different. for me, my closest connection to God was music for me, right? Where my sister spent more time in church than I did. You know, I lived in churches. They lived in shelters. When we were homeless, they lived in shelters.
Yes, we did.
I lived with preachers and deacons, and I lived in churches, and I had a bad experience with some of it.
That's because you couldn't be in the shelters as a young man.
Yeah, I couldn't be in the shelters as a young man.
So we went through a battle, kind of.
Yeah.
Not that my mother was a great mother. She did what she could.
Yeah.
She had 6 of us. She was awesome. But we had some experiences. And we had some rough times. But yeah, we went through some stuff through that.
So it's about finding that passion and what you sacrifice things for, and it's okay, whatever it's for.
Yes.
I think for all of us, we had our different goals and paths. So hopefully that makes sense to you guys. But let me see who else says something.
Yeah. And while you're looking at that, one thing I could say, though, is that what Mom instilled in us, too, is that we had that hustle mentality.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh, man, that we had that because of the things that we had gone through, even though we were fighting mentally through our own little personal things, you know. We had that, oh, I'm going to get whatever I need. And not just for us. We did it for our siblings. We did it for each other.
Yeah, Mom was a hustler.
You know?
Mom lived and died for what she did. Like, Mom would, I remember us being kids, and this was in Kansas, and she would have us, she couldn't find babysitters, so we'd be backstage. And, you know, put to sleep while she had to do a concert. And that's going to be tough for a woman that's trying to, like, raise her kids and trying to get food and take care of everything without help from anybody. So people can judge that and go, oh, how can you have your kids at a concert? It's like, yo, no. She made sure it was taken care of, and she had to do what the fuck she had to do.
Yeah. Mom did some good shit, but she had to do it.
Yeah.
She wasn't about to wait on nobody. No. It was just going to get done.
Yeah.
You know? And it
was
crazy.
I remember having Novel, my son, in a meeting with Jimmy Iovine.
See?
Because me and his mother was probably just not getting along at the time. And it was one of those episodes of you watch, I watch, we watch. And it didn't matter. His mother's one of the greatest women ever.
Right.
But it was a time when we were conflicting. And I remember going, all right, I'll watch him. And then as a man, being not selfish, but yeah, kind of selfish, is like, I'm bringing the bread, so you got to watch him because then you got to do this, do that. She was like, no, I'm out. You watch him and you blah, blah, blah. So I take him to this meeting with me, and Jimmy Iovine, I think Dr. Dre is in one room, and Jimmy Iovine is blah, blah, blah. And I go have this kid that's with me, little boy, and Jimmy Iovine's like, that's your son? He's like, oh, that's awesome. You bring him with you. And I was like, yeah, I have to. And